Hey guys, welcome to the Geek Critique Show. We're back. We just recorded an episode, but we wanted to do something a little bit extra this week. Talk about a little bit of our geeky adventures. I just got Jen something pretty cool.
It's a Star Trek mug.
Yeah.
It's one that I really wanted because in the latest Star Trek film, he's holding this mug at one point.
Yeah, James T. Kirk is seen going onto the bridge.
Yeah, he's like going.
This mug.
And during when we were watching the movie, Dakota and I just kind of leaned in and I was like, I really want that. I want it now.
I do too.
So he got it for me.
But it was mostly for me.
Yeah, that's most of his gifts though, so I'm kind of just used to it.
Yeah. But we also went to Kent, Connecticut over the weekend, and they were having a book fair of used books that they were selling on the street. Thousands and thousands of books. I don't know if they were from libraries
or collections or whatever.
But we found some really cool gems in there, so we decided we were going to show you guys what we got.
A lot of them, for me, mine at least, are pretty old, so it's really exciting.
Yeah, she got 2 out of 3 of her book hauls where you don't know anything about them, really.
Yeah, I literally know pretty much nothing.
Yeah, she was sold by the cover, so.
Yeah, so basically I chose some pretty odd books just because I'm currently writing some short stories and I felt like these might, I don't know, just help me kind of research, maybe help me get inspired, I guess.
Right.
So the first one that I grabbed is A Man Called Lucy. It interested me because it's about this man who posed in Switzerland for 4 years in order to kind of spy on the Nazis and basically they describe him as a violent anti-Nazi who immigrated to Switzerland in 1933. His name is Rudolf Rössler. So basically he obtained some information that really helped fight against Hitler and the war was just...
Is this a true story?
I don't know. It is called The Greatest Spy Story of All Time. I don't know.
It looks like fiction.
Yeah, I just assumed it was fiction, but I don't know.
Could be non-fiction. The first book in my book haul was Douglas Adams' So Long and Thanks for All the Fish.
So long and thanks for all the fish. So sad that it should come to this. We tried to warn you all, but oh dear, you may not share our intellect, which might explain your disrespect for all the natural wonders that grow around you. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
So yeah, that's going to be a fun read, and I'm actually going to steal that after him because I'm very excited for that. My next book was Last of the Mohegans, just because I've never seen the movie. And it's one of his father's favorite movies, and his father's been trying to get me to watch it.
I think my father likes the soundtrack more than the movie, because he plays it all the time.
Yeah, I've heard the soundtrack several times, actually. So I figure... And it's also my mom is, really into that movie, too. So I just figure, why not read it and then watch the movie for both of them?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I got the first 3 books in Ursula K. Le Guin's Earthsea trilogy. I have reviewed the first one, A Wizard of Earthsea, already on my blog. I liked it. It could have been better, but I'm really excited for the next 2, especially the second one I've heard is very good. The Tombs of Atuan and The Farthest Shore. I'm a little bit disappointed with The Tombs of Atuan. If you notice here, the cover's a little bit flimsy.
What
it's
do you
just hanging on. Hey, I keep my books in perfect condition.
Yeah, it's so annoying. When I have a book, I'm terrible. I'll just throw it in my purse. I'm bringing it with me everywhere. It gets you can definitely see the wear and tear after I'm done reading a book. Whereas his library, when we conjoined libraries when we got married, it was half of the books were ratty and torn up, and then half of the books were Barnes and Noble status. Yeah. It's ridiculous. If that tells you anything about who we are.
You can't tell if I've read a book.
Yeah, whereas mine, it's what the heck happened to this? I spit on the first page, throw it on the floor, stomp on it a few times, and put it in my purse, just as an initiation. So this last book is called The Jubilee Trail. I got it for $2. I read the first page, and they're describing... It's a Western also, and they're describing this girl, and they're saying that she graduated from the school, but she's definitely Native American, just based on, like, some of the attributes that they described her as. So I'm thinking she's, like, half and half.
Half and half.
Yeah. So she's a half-blood.
That's how I like my coffee. No.
What?
I actually prefer my coffee black.
The writing style kind of captivated me, and, you know, I don't know what else about it. I might not even, like, actually go through the entire thing of this one, but it just intrigued me, and I figured for $2, I don't want to, you know, spend the next couple of months thinking I should have gotten that cool old book.
I also found Ray Bradbury's The Machineries of Joy. The cover doesn't really strike me at all. A lot of times the old sci-fi covers really are awesome, and this one kind of is lackluster. You do if you do look into it, you do see a few cool things, and clearly, looking at the cover, this is a collection of short stories because none of these things match up. And Ray Bradbury wrote a lot of short stories. Last but not least, The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath by H.P. Lovecraft. I've reviewed a few of H.P. Lovecraft's stuff in the past. He is the master of psychological horror, and this doesn't look like a horror.
There's cute little kitties.
This says it's the finest weird fantasy ever written. I don't know if I believe that, but I will check it out.
Maybe at the time.
Maybe, yeah, probably. Copyright 1939.
Wow.
Okay, so yes, very old. This is a newer print. It looks like it was printed in the 60s or whatever. That was our book haul.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it. All this was like $9.
Yeah.
Which is why...
Not the mug, but the books were like $9, which was crazy.
Yeah, which is why, like, going to these little book fairs and actually, like, looking around and finding cool little hidden treasures, that's so cool. Especially when you find geeky stuff like this. And we just wanted to share that with you guys. So if you like this video, then you know what to do. Like it, give it a thumbs up.
Or subscribe.
Or you can do that if you haven't already. Please hit the subscribe button. You know, we like to keep it classy.
San Diego. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.